So so within my portfolio, I also have children's social care. And I always draw a distinction between the government's independent review of children's social care, which was commissioned by the government, but produced by Josh McAllister, who was tasked with being independent, and the SEND review, which was an entirely internally produced piece of work. And I think that's a clue, really. I think the SEND improvement plan is a flawed document. There are some proposals within it around which I think there's a fairly broad consensus, things like making the EHCP process consistent and putting some of that process online. I don't think anybody would disagree that more consistency across the country is a good thing, and the ability for information to be transferred more easily between different agencies that have got a responsibility to an individual child is a good thing. But there are many proposals within it where it's really hard to see how those proposals are going to tackle the problems that the evidence says exist. So and I know that there's a great deal of concern, and there was a huge response to the government's consultation. I think a majority of it not saying we really agree with these proposals and we want to see them delivered, but saying we're not sure how these proposals really are going to deliver. So I think it's regrettable that the government didn't take a more objective and independent look at the evidence and at what is needed, and respond to that with its proposals, rather than bringing forward something which looks like cost cutting, but not on a basis that's particularly evidence led.